right, my next recommendation, The Ring. And you know, if you haven't seen this, I really don't know what the fuck to tell you. This was early 2000s, maybe 2002, 2003 or so. So around that time, the Asian horror market was coming to the U.S. They were bringing all types of movies. Well, they weren't bringing them. You know, the U.S. was kind of stealing them or buying them out or whatever. And you know, Hollywood was doing Hollywood. You know what I mean? And usually all those original movies are the better ones. Like for example, The Eye. The U.S. one's garbage. You know, or you know, like Old Boy. That's it's like beyond garbage. That's, you know, like super garbage. It's whatever. But in my opinion, with The Ring, I saw the original one recently, and I like the American one more. The original one is in Japanese, and it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's very low budget. You know, it looks like they had about $4 to make it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, they made a good premise. They made a good movie, enough to where Hollywood wanted a piece of that, and here we are. You know what I mean? So The Ring. I'm not gonna give too much about this, but I will give you the premise of the movie. Like I said, if you haven't seen this already, I really don't know what to tell you. But if for whatever reason you haven't and you do like horror, I really suggest this. It's still fun to watch. You know, well, maybe you're younger, or you weren't born at the time, or some shit, and now you like horror movies, and now you're looking for horror movies. Okay, I'll give you that. So okay, let's break this movie down a little bit. I won't spoil it too much. I'll just kind of give you the premise of it. Okay, so there's a videotape, a VHS. I don't know if you you guys know what VHSs are. Let me show you what a VHS is. See this? This one's Godzilla, but see, this is for you young heads. You know what I mean? Anyways, you put in one of these bad boys into a VCR. You probably don't even know what like DVDs are, huh? Like, if you haven't seen this, and now I'm just thinking, if you haven't seen this and you're young and you're like, well, okay, I don't know what The Ring is, but then again, I don't know what a DVD is. I don't know what a VHS is. So this is a classic. You know what I mean? Not too scary, but it would definitely give you the willies. You know, it's like a cranked up version of Goosebumps. Well, if you're young, you probably don't even know what Goosebumps are, unless you're like a Jack Black fan or whatever. But anyways, let's break this down real quick. Okay, so in this movie, there's a tape. Okay, you watch the tape. After 7 days, you die. You know, you get a phone call, and it's like, hey yo, I'm finna get you, and then you die. That's pretty much how it went down. Okay, the whole movie, basically, this lady right here, gorgeous by the way. She's always been hecka gorgeous. Her and her son, she watches the tape, you know, and then she's like, okay, well, she's gonna die. She goes to her friend, and then her friend's like, well, you know, it's just a tape or whatever. Like maybe I could clean it up a little bit, and they start doing investigative work or whatever. But by doing that, she showed him the tape, so he's gonna die. And then her son ends up watching the tape, so he's gonna die. So she really wants to find the answer of how not to die from this fucking tape, because they only have a few days, you know. So it's just a mystery of where did this tape come from, and what the fuck is on it, and but that's pretty much the movie without giving too much away if you haven't seen it already. I don't know, man. It sounds like a stupid premise, but to me that's fucking scary. Let's try to switch it up, like for some of you younger kids, okay? Say there's a video game, you know? It's like Minecraft 2 or something, right? But the rumor is if you play Minecraft 2, after 7 days you're gonna die, you know? And you and your friends, of course, are gonna play it. And then talk about it at school, and it's like the funniest thing ever. But then when you go home, you lay down in your bed, you think, man, like, I know that's fake, but what if it's not? That's what this shit is, you know? It's like, oh, it's all fun and games when you watch the tape, but then are you really gonna fucking die or not? And spoilers, that shit really does kill people in this movie. so it's cool. It's cool shit, man. This is I wouldn't say underrated. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a forgotten movie. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a forgotten movie that's still fucking pretty fucking good, man. Throw this shit on every once in a while. Shit still gives me the willies, man. The tape that they show in this, because after it's maybe like 20 minutes in or something like that, maybe even longer, till they actually show you the tape in its entirety, and you're watching it like in real time, and it's like all quiet, and it sounds kind of grainy. It's creepy. It's fucking creepy. I don't know. It's a good movie, man. Check it out if you haven't. If you have, give it another watch, man. This shit's fucking fire. I trust. Big trust.